So now you're ready to start your work. So your cord is done, your motifs are ready. Again, use the same shape of heart, and this time place everything in the opposite direction. So the cord was on this side on the left, now it will be on the right, and all flowers will place on this side. First, we will have to match the tip of the heart, match it with the paper, and pin it. And pin it in such a way that you will not pin paper to the board, because you will not need paper as you crochet background netting. Right now I am doing it fast and I am not place my pins very close to each other, but you will have to do this. And you can do it a little bit later. You can always fix everything a little bit later. First, you just place everything just to see if you like what you have. And as I showed you before, when you placed all your motifs the way you want, you had a picture, you made a picture, and this is the picture that you can follow to later place your motifs in the right spot. So first will be big flower, so we will place it on this side, and so on. And normally what else I do, I put all my flowers in the same order. I place them on a picture right in a row on my side of my work. I will not pin this right now because I will have to take the paper off. And the next step, we will place flowers. So you just right now place them somehow, somewhat right in here, all your motifs. I will recommend also those buttons and small flowers. At first, do not put them on the on your working place. It's better to sew the small pieces, all the small motifs, later to your work when you're done with background netting. So this button I will just simply take off. This can stay. And this we will know that it will be here, so we can put this flower right here later when we will remove the paper. So right now this flower have to go. And the next step will be, of course, to place my flowers the way I want. Now let's see, look at something else. Every time when it's on your facing you, you notice that my flower is covering the cord, right? If I place it upside down or facing the board, that means that I will have to place this cord right like this over the flower. So whatever was on the right side facing you has to be on the back of your work. And here also remember that edge of the heart is here. I always I laid my flowers in it just on purpose. I do that. I put my flowers a little bit that they will go off the edges of the heart, and pin the flowers or other motifs that in such a way that you will not pin the paper, that you easily can remove it. And later on you can again repin everything to the spot that your flowers will not move when you will ready to crochet background netting. The same here. Place your flowers facing the board in such a way pin them at first to the petting board in such a way that you will not touch the paper. And here you don't have to follow exactly the way I did this. You can always change the way motifs will lay on your project. One more place right in here. You don't have to have this flower, but I added one, and of course my my Romanian cord is a little bit longer here. So what I do, I will place flower first, pin it, make sure it's in place, and then cover it with Romanian cord. Put that cord over the flower on the top, like this. And the same we will have to do with these leaves. So if they were on the top, laying over, covering the this cord, then when you place everything upside down, the motifs that were before facing you, they were on the top of the cord. Now the cord will be over the top of those motifs. So if you're satisfied with the way everything look like, place it all the same way, the way you want. This one I will not place right now because I will remove, will not be able to remove the paper. So right now this is all you need. Then remove the paper and now you can continue pinning all motifs the way you would like them to be. Also, you can sew motifs one to another. You can sew the flowers together on the edges, those leaves, or do it at the end. And now you can start working on the swirl. Pin, swirl the way you want. Shape it right. In the same way, work on this swirl right here. So what I did, in order to see how it will look like on the other side, I put this on a soft pillow and trace it, pushing over the paper. So when you will turn it upside down and see the back of it, you can see the shape of that swirl the way you want. You can cut this piece and place it here on the other side, and you will know where to place this swirl, the other cord that was crocheted over the packing cord, and shape it right and pin it right the way. When you will pin this cord that was crocheted over the packing cord, make sure that this part of the cord will be facing the petting board, and you will have this part of the cord visible to you where you see stitches, because this is the stitches that you will connect to your background netting. And now everything, when you placed everything to the board, you're ready to crochet background.